Firefighters at dinner party. Last Saturday, my friends and I decided to host a grown-up dinner party. You know, the kind where nobody brings chips and salsa, and someone actually uses the word reduction in a sentence without giggling. Things started off pretty well. We put on aprons, played some smooth jazz, and even opened a bottle of wine that didn't come in the box. The only thing mildly odd was that Dave, who has never boiled water in his life, insisted on being in charge of the oven. How hard can it be? He said, with the confidence of a man who's never read a recipe or set a timer. We decided to make beef Wellington because apparently, we hate ourselves. Everything was going fine until the puff pastry started smoking like it was auditioning for a film noir. The fire alarm went off, and we all scrambled, Megan waving a dish towel, Dave poking the oven with a spatula like it might bite him, and me frantically Googling how to disable fire alarm without going to jail. After the third alarm, we started to notice a pattern. Every time someone opened the oven, the alarm sounded, and every time the alarm sounded, the neighbors gave us another "Are you okay?" text. By the sixth time, I half expected them to show up with marshmallows. About halfway through dessert, chocolate lava cake, because we hadn't learned our lesson, the doorbell rang. Standing there were two firefighters in full gear, carrying a fire extinguisher and what looked suspiciously like a dessert fork. "We heard you were cooking," one of them said, eyeing the charred remains of our beef Wellington with the cautious respect one reserves for ancient artifacts or radioactive waste. My friends tried to play it cool, but Dave, ever the host, blurted out, "Would you like to stay for dessert? We promise it's only slightly flammable." To our surprise, they accepted. We sat around the table, passing around half-baked lava cake and swapping stories, mostly about failed recipes and kitchen mishaps. As the evening wound down, one of the firefighters raised his fork in a toast and said, "Well, on the bright side, this is the first time we've ever RSVP'd to a 4-alarm dinner." And that's how I learned that the fire department doesn't just come for emergencies, they also come for dessert.